Okay, I am here with Jenna-Francis Duvic, and she is the star of Paul Dale's latest film, Murdaritaville. I watched the movie last week. I talked to Paul about it last week, and I was absolutely in tears. I was laughing so hard, and it was such. I always love his movies, so this was going to be a fun. I knew this was going to be a fun one. So congratulations on taking the lead role.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was super fun to film and just it was so funny because I it was a few months after since we filmed it. So watching it again and remembering all those things was just it was a fun time.
So I understand that like Paul was I asked Paul like how did he come how did he discover you in this and he said it was through a mutual friend. So how did that come about on your end?
So I think his friend had just texted me and said, "Hey, my friend is doing this movie. He's really interested that maybe it could be good for this character because Paul had looked at my demo reel on YouTube and he thought that I was a good fit for that character." And I was like, "All right, yeah, like let's talk on the phone about it. Let's figure out what's happening. I'll read the script." And then I really liked it. I thought it was just my sense of humor and everything. So we just went from there and started making it.
That's awesome. And I gotta tell you, I mean, the cast is mostly like stuff, people who've worked with Paul before, so I know this was a new experience for you. So what was that like working with these cast members who've worked with Paul before, but here you are like the newbie of the group. What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, at first I was really nervous because I really didn't know anybody. Like, I didn't even know Paul at all. So, walking onto the set and everything, I was just didn't know what to expect, I guess. But everyone was really welcoming though, and be like, "Hey, how are you? Where are you from?" All those questions and stuff, and we all got along in the end with everything. So, I mean, it was nervous at first, but good overall.
That's great. What was it like working with? Well, one of the funniest parts was before we go back to that, one of the funniest parts I saw was, and it was in the trailer where you noticed something on the ground, and the look, the look on Austin's face as you did that was the most hysterical thing. Like, did Paul come up with that idea for you to actually do that, or did you say like, you know what, this would be really funny to give it a shot? What if I did that? And
That actually wasn't even the line. It was just like it's fresh or something. Like I was just gonna, pick it up and say it's fresh. But in the moment, Paul changed it and he was like, "Say this and make it poopy, not poop. Say poopy." And I was like, "Oh no!" But so I mean, that was um a hard scene to get through in terms of laughing. Like we kept laughing the whole time, but like it was fun. I mean, we did it.
yeah,
But
that
yeah,
was the great part. Yeah, that was the great part. I was like, I laughed through that whole scene. I watched it twice already, and I still like laugh at that. And like, especially Austin's reaction as he sees you doing it. He's just like grossed out by it. But at the same
yeah, and
time,
then
yeah, at the same time, he's trying to hold the laughter in at the same time. So it's like he had the double entendre.
yeah, I was trying really hard to hold in the laughter too, especially whenever he like asked me the same question twice, but that wasn't what I meant at all. And so I was just trying not to like look him straight in the eye so that I wouldn't laugh.
And what was it like working with Carter, who plays the were-parrot? What was that like? Because you had that big little chase scene turned into like the big fight in the water. What was that like for you?
Yeah, he's really nice. It was fun. I was kind of like scared at some points because he was really close to me and I was like, I need to like jump over the ledge of this thing and I'm nervous about it, but like it was helping my character, be actually scared. So but it was really fun and like in the water and everything. It was definitely a new experience, but it was good.
Was that the first time? Was that the first time you technically did like your own stunts on the film in a way?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Well, kind of. I mean, I made some stuff in college where like I would trip and like fall over some stuff, but nothing like jumping into the water like that.
Yeah, and having an underwater fight scene too. Underwater, basically an underwater like tussle with a were-parrot of all things.
Yes, that was
And
definitely.
then yeah, and then of course the piece de resistance. So, and this came out of nowhere, and I literally when I saw the film, the opera shark. Like I don't know how Paul came up with that idea. Well, he told me how he came up with the idea, but I don't know to this day how that just appeared out of nowhere. And when I saw that, I literally like I literally like when I was done with the film, I was crying so hard from laughing.
Yes, me too. Because I mean, I know in the script that it said opera shark, but I guess I just really didn't envision it in my head until I saw it on the screen, and I was like, "What? This is not what I expected at all." It was really funny. And then like Paul had the like toy shark on his hand that like would go for Carter's head.
Oh
So
yeah.
I saw that part like in the pool, but yeah, it was crazy.
Have have you seen any after making this film? Have you watched any of Paul's other films at all?
Well, before, to just know who Paul was, I guess I started watching Gator Sewers. But I
Which
need to watch like the rest of his stuff too, for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, sewer gators. Like you mentioned the little toy shark thing. I'm like, he had little toy Dollar Tree gators with the
Oh
little
my
baby gators. So I was like, that's great. And then yeah, I would recommend. I saw Silent but Deadly, which is a Killer Mine movie, and then Killer Kites, which came out last year. I remember he was telling me about that one, so I was like, oh man, I was like, I cannot wait to see what he comes. Every time he comes out with a new movie, I was like, I gotta see what he comes up with next.
Yes, I know. I need to go watch them because this one was just so funny.
But you think you're gonna work with him ever again after this? I think you should. I think you should be part of this little troop now that you. This was like your initiation, basically. You were,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it would be fun to work on anything in the future with them. That is really fun.
so, is there anything next for you on the horizon after this, or are you just taking it easy until the next big project comes along?
Um, well, I mean, not exactly taking it easy, but I am always looking, like I'm on Actors Access all the time looking for jobs and talking to my agent, trying to figure out, auditions and everything, and acting class and everything, and also having a job on the side to, sustain a living, like
Yeah.
let's make money. But yeah, nothing, no particular role in general right now, but just keeping my eyes
Yeah.
open.
All right. Well, everyone, check out Murdaritaville on March the 1st. And guys, we got a new star on the horizon here in Jenna. She did a great job on this film, and I hope she and Paul will reteam on a future project because I will gladly see that movie.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and you take care and have a great day.
Okay, you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.